Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Whelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today, I am very pleased to present Colette O'Connor.
Thank you, Mary. The first thing I'm going to play, I want to introduce you to some of my music as an original singer-songwriter. I have a song here that I'm going to let speak for itself, and it speaks very quietly. It's dedicated to shy persons everywhere. It's called Hide and Seek. Hide and seek. It's a child's game, 1, 2, 3. Counting aloud until you vanish all alone. Cleverly disguised, running home before you're found. Ready or not, it's time to play hide and seek. Looking a million places, but you won't find me, 'cause I am the best one at playing hide and seek. Playing hide and seek. That's the way I learned how to hide with delight. No one can compromise my secrets all alone. Cleverly disguised. No, go find your own place. I got ways of hiding that I'll never give away. 'Cause that's just the way the game is played in hide and seek. Playing hide and seek. Ready or not, it's time to play hide and seek. Looking at a million places, but you won't find me, 'cause I am the best one at playing. So time went by. No more child's games, and I'm afraid nobody knows that I'm still hiding all alone. Cleverly disguised. It's a lonely gamble when you're good at hiding. People never know you're there. But whoever said the game was fair in hide and seek? Playing hide and seek. Ready or not, it's time to play hide and seek. Looking a million places, but you won't find me, 'cause I am the best one at playing hide and seek. Playing hide and seek. 'Cause when you're good at hiding, people never know you're there. And so that's kind of my theme song. As a mother and housewife and workaholic as I was, writing songs for me was a sort of an outlet. The kids call it my hobby. And so I've got over 200. And one day, as the kids kind of grow up and they get into their own thing, I figure it's about time for me to take some of them off, dust them off, and bring them out into the world. As we do as singer-songwriters, we got to find our guts. And this is my theme song for that. Sooner or later. Pardon me, have you seen my hopes and dreams? I thought I'd left them here. Didn't mean to be careless with my things. I thought I'd kept them well. Turned a corner and what I left behind was me. And now it's late. I should have noticed sooner or later. If the game is over, where's the prize? That was mine to win sooner or later. What gets lost is never found, because I forgot to play. Put away all the little things I used to do and made a bigger room. There were sweet melodies I just didn't write because there wasn't time. Turned a corner and what I left behind was me, and now it's late. I should have noticed sooner or later. If the game is over, where's the prize? That was mine to win sooner or later. What gets lost is never found because, hey, I forgot it, and sooner or later, if the game is over, where's the prize? That was mine, I want it sooner or later. What gets lost is never found because I forgot to play. Hey, I forgot to play. So pardon me, have you seen my hopes and dreams? I forgot them. But I found him again. And if we're very lucky, we do, right? And we find what we'd like to do. Hi, Mary. There we go. Over the top.
I'm really glad you could come today. You came from a long distance.
I swam all the way.
Yeah.
Rained and rained and
yeah,
rained.
and some pretty bad weather.
Well, from Plymouth, Mass, we took the Mayflower, and so we're all set with boats. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, so. Yeah, you left like at 11 this morning, you said.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
It's all part of the great adventure of being a singer-songwriter. You never know who you're going to meet next, where you're going to go to, and it's a beautiful program you have. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. And now, the first song was dedicated to shy people. I really like, because I consider most of my life, and now that I'm older, I don't consider myself that shy,
I think it's
but I really
something that we
was
have
shy.
to work our way into sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, to go from an introvert to not really an extrovert, but somebody who can get out there and let their voice out into the world. And as a singer-songwriter, I have all these songs, and they were just sort of from my life, and to share them is a whole nother kettle of fish, to stay with our seafaring metaphor. And so getting out into the world is a tricky thing. So dedicated to shy people. And we get really good at protective coloration. We're there for the kids, or we're there for the job, or we're there for the relationship. And then when it comes down to, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. The job, the kids, the relationship. What else is there? And so what's your voice? And what do you want to stand for? What mark do you want to make on the world? And my music has been really interesting because to go from that shy, quiet, and the sooner or later is sort of where I got a little bit upset and said, when I've done all this thing for other people, what do I want to stand for? So this is a song that it was my honor to present to the city of Boston and Emerson College Radio when they put the call out after the Boston Marathon bombing and the tragedy thereafter, to local musicians who had songs or had written songs about that particular scenario. And being from and around the Boston area and playing a lot in Boston, it was very important to me. So I submitted a song, and it was my honor to be put on the fundraising Musicians for Boston Strong album, along with other artists like Amanda Palmer, and it's very exciting. So this is that song, and to me this embodies just rising up, and that's the name of it. Halfway back to where we started, halfway down that worn-out path. Half a mind don't always make it halfway home and fading fast. those broken pieces keeping me way down. Getting mind and soul to face that half a heart could never make it. Better be rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up strong. Every day's a million choices, every choice another chance. Bringing all I have to face that at this point I have to make it. Better be rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up strong. If I go it alone, strong hand on my own, half a lie, half a chance, halfway back again, but fading fast. I got to be rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up strong. If I go it alone, strong hand on my own, half a lie, half a chance, halfway back again, but fading way too fast. Every day's a million choices, every choice another chance. Gotta raise a host of voices so we all can share the dance. I got to be rising, you ought to be rising. We need to be rising, rising up, rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up, rising, 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 rising up Well, figured we had to have some power and some resolve behind all that.
Yeah.
And I think it stands true in many aspects of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we gotta sometimes
Yeah.
come back from adversity,
Mm-hmm.
and the unexpected is gonna happen.
Now, that song, people could download that at holdonanotherday.org.
Well, holdonanotherday.org was a project by Emerson College Radio students that have now graduated. It was out there. There was like 32 tracks on the album. It was a wonderful album, and it is no longer available.
Oh wow, it's no longer available.
So
Wow.
it's out there and in the world. It was a donation that was available at that point in time, but I've been to Emerson since then. I've helped out with their fundraisers, and it is a song that I recorded there, and I will release it again.
Okay, so you will
on
release
an
it.
upcoming album. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so that's
great.
that's
good.
a
Good to know that
TBD
that's in the
determined.
future that will be on one of your albums.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
already been out there in the world doing
Yeah.
some good, and it'll come back again.
Okay, great. Now, we were talking before about your guitar, and I was saying that I really liked the leaves on
I've
it.
introduced my guitar.
And then you told me a story
to
about
Mary,
your guitar.
and so you want to
It
bring
has a
everybody
name.
in? Okay, everybody listen.
I want everybody to know like the name of it. And
My guitar's name. Okay,
yeah.
hello. This is my guitar, Serena, and she's my very first Martin guitar. As a child, learned to play. I played with whatever I happened to come my way, and my mom and dad got me a Martin, sort of a knockoff. So I got used to playing the dreadnought style for guitarists and stuff. They know that this big giant thing is a dreadnought guitar, and this is my very first Martin guitar. And when I get a guitar, we have to get to know each other sound-wise and feeling-wise and all that. And you write different songs on different guitars, and whatever your instrument is. So I did these American chestnut leaves. I did them myself and painted them and stained them and put them on there. And then my butterflies up here. And so now Serena's got some bling, and she's happier with life, and that's all good. But I had a lot of people say, well, what kind of Martin do you have? What kind of Martin do you have? And you know, they're number dropping and name dropping. And to me, I'm just like, I have a Martin guitar. I'm very happy with it, thank you. So what kind is it? And it became very, you know, a kind of a musician's thing to know what kind of Martin. And so I had this guy at a concert come up and do a close-up of the sound hole where everybody knows all the little secret numbers and stuff are. And he posted it on his Facebook page and, you know, and tagged, and I was just like, now my guitar's been labeled as a whatever, and that's fine, but I felt like I owed her a little bit better than just to sort of expose her, you know, name and number and everything to the world, because I think sometimes people can get pigeonholed by whatever their name and number is. Yeah, it's kind of a stereotypical thing. So I invested a lot of love into this guitar and put a $1 million bill. right over all those numbers. And so now when people ask me what kind of guitar it is $1 million Martin guitar named Serena. And I don't know if people have enough insurance to cover Serena's visit. But it plays the same, it sounds the same, but people approach it a lot differently. And to me, there's a little, what do you call it, an anecdote that I will just leave out there in the world. So, you've been thoroughly introduced.
Now, I want to make sure people know where they can hear your music online, and I know you
mean mine and Serena's, okay.
I know Reverb Nation's one place people can go and hear it.
Reverb Nation is this online musical resource site, and it has nationwide global stats and local stats, and I do quite well there, and that's where half of my music, when you download and buy my music through the Reverb Nation site, half of that it goes to charity Clean Water. Global Clean Water. So that's a reverbnation.com with a slash, and then my name, which is Colette O'Connor. And it's one L. One L in the Colette. And all the rest are O's. Colette O'Connor. Okay, so that's me. And also, I have Web in the Corner, which is my CD available on iTunes and all your major streaming apps. Web in the Corner is my first CD.
Oh, great. Well, why don't you do a couple more songs?
Couple more?
Yeah.
I can do that. Okay. I've got one that I'm really excited about. I did. I put it in as a submission to the John Lennon songwriting competition because I think the feel of it worked. Everybody's got a lot of respect for John Lennon as a singer-songwriter, obviously. You know, and revered, yes, definitely. And I think today's his birthday. I'm not sure when this will air, but, you know, everybody knows he's got a birthday out there, and today happens to be it. And so this is also my social consciousness song, because when we go about our day and we meet new people, sometimes we're just involved in what we're doing. We forget to say, you know, hello, or just make an eye contact, or just give a smile. And so this is sort of encouraging to do that kind of thing. It's called Hey Sunshine. Got a morning coffee, put $1 in her jar, just a little something for the pain. Saw him in the doorway, he had tattered jeans and a guitar, broken strings and subways in the rain. Hey, sunshine, you're just fine. Everyone can smile sometimes. Just a little something for the pain. Just a little something, hey. Just a little easy something. Just a little something for the pain. In the morning headlines, there's just another thing to mourn. Chalk outlines fade away. We forget sometimes and turn away from who we are. Fallen angels in the rain. Hey, sunshine, you're just fine. Everyone can smile sometimes. Just a little something for the pain. Just a little something, hey. Share a little easy something. Just a little something. Life can happen till it's ugly. Anger gets a stranglehold. But as I'm only looking for my morning coffee, who am I? Hey, who am I? Oh, who am I to tell you so? Hey, sunshine, you're just fine. Everyone can smile sometimes. Just a little something for the pain. Just a little something, hey. Share a little easy something. Just a little something. I see my own reflection, and it's so hard to refrain. Just a little something, hey, just a little easy something. Just a little something, hey, just a little easy something. Just a little something for the pain. So I'm going to end on one here that there's this thing called childhood, and we seem to outgrow it and leave behind some things. And I talked about that in Sooner or Later. You know, you make room for clean out your stuff to make a bigger room. But on this one, waxing poetical one day, I was explaining to some children that there used to be this great amusement park over here, and there used to be this, and there used to be that. And you look back and you go, why is my life full of used-to-bes? Weird, you know, where did they all go? And then I wrote this song because sometimes, if we're very lucky, we find parts of ourselves that we thought were long buried. There were these pretty things, musical and grand, up and down, round and round, piping a band. Magical animals, musical worlds, where have you gone, Carousel? Every child with a smile had a favorite steed. Mine was black with a mane of shining green, prancing and petting a musical team. Where have you gone, Carousel? Riding the last carousel, riding the last carousel. Magical animals, musical worlds, riding the last carousel. Far and wide they would glide at the local fair. Little girls, little boys, brass rings would dare. Harnesses jingled all lighter than air. Hey, where have you gone, Carousel? Riding the last carousel, riding the last carousel. Magical animals, musical worlds, riding the last carousel. Every year I have looked even far and wide, but it seems just in dreams carousels glide. Is there a land where the magicals hide? Hey, where have you gone, carousel? It's sad that we know magical things disappear as we grow. Then one day far away, walking on a beach, there it was, memory right within reach. A black horse was waiting to fly me away. I'm riding the last carousel, riding the last carousel, riding the last carousel. Magical animals, musical worlds, riding the last carousel, riding the last carousel, riding the last carousel. Magical animals, musical worlds, we're riding the last carousel. Thank you.